Hello, Prim friends. Well, I'm going to take you shopping with me to a house in the Cleveland area. It is an estate sale. She was an artist and also a hoarder. This is 4 full floors. 4 floors. This house is absolutely jam-packed. And we'll come back here to the shop afterwards and I will show you what I found to add to the shop and give you prices. So if you're interested and you'd like to purchase, I do ship. So come on, come with me to this really interesting house in the Cleveland area. I'm sure I'm not going to go quite as slowly as you would like me to go, but I'm trying. I'm at an estate sale. And it's the home of apparently someone who was a hoarder, but she was also an artist. Now I've already picked through, and I'll make sure to show you what's available new in the shop. But I thought I would come through with new eyes. We waited in line outside for almost 2 hours. So keep watching. There's a lot of really unique things here.
I would like Irish linen and some Guinness. That would make me happy. And some Irish soda bread from one of those Irish bakeries in Fairfield.
So I was very tempted by some of those pin cushions. But today is still only the first day, and the prices are full price. So it's a little hard when you're buying for resale. We've got, there's some limits when I try to pick through to get the best for my customers. The house is just packed full.
What? Yeah, herding those cats, right?
I believe it.
It's an unusual
Wanted to die.
trunk and a model of the Titanic.
He was stuck in the attic. Yeah. That is the maker?
I don't know, but it's being offered.
This sale is here
Oh, he knows
this
that.
week,
Where is that?
this Thursday and Friday, and then next weekend as well.
Here, you still have it out
This
there.
comes, Baker Napkin Toast.
Oh, okay.
Look at this.
It's pretty.
Flatter.
No, it's like a big.
Yeah, those were popular like in the 2000s. Yeah, they had them in a Lux Craft Fair.
Lots of
Acid etching of
tin
the
cookie
signature,
cutters
but it still has these like
and mashers.
I don't know if somebody buy that. I was like,
No, I'm just moving it so somebody does.
oh,
And I have another one of our shelves to put there instead.
Okay, wow.
See, I want that one.
Say,
Have you seen it?
No.
It's amazing.
Hog scraper.
It's all in 20s.
Oh my!
I want
I
it
think
so
my
bad.
grandmother had this. Oh, look at the cactuses.
I know, isn't it? It's so good.
Oh, wow.
One more trip.
goodness. Yeah,
That stuff is a little bit,
that's what I thought too.
have we got everybody in here? Did the line end yet?
Christmas ornaments. There are some unusual early hooked rugs right here around the corner, so hang with me and we'll check those out. Lots of Valentines and political buttons, some Hubert Humphrey memorabilia. Lots of tramp art. Some early amber types. That is a neat. Some neat paperweights. Fishing lures.
Jennifer says I shouldn't paint my whole bedroom the same color.
What, who is that?
Sherwin-Williams.
Oh, because we just got their new one.
This is just a gorgeous hooked rug, but the condition is really rough.
The thing is, I've got,
That is just
I got my comfort.
just gorgeous.
But I wonder,
If that's someone's
see what colors will
name.
go with it. Okay, what do you want?
Yeah, so probably a quarter fill for that. And they have all in
Diane?
Some kinds of artwork and photographs coming up the stairs. More stuff outside. There's 4 levels. So we'll go on in this way. I'm hearing music, so I'm going to try to talk over it. Here, this is kind of neat for lace bobbins. There were lots of antique quilts, really nicely done up here. Really pretty pieces. Some scraps and things. But again, there's 4 floors here, and you've just got to pick through because it's all just a mixture of some really early pieces and vintage and artwork and all kinds of things. So the homeowner, they were just saying she was an artist and also a hoarder. So I can't even imagine the work that they went through to get all of these things priced. Lots of Cleveland Indians memorabilia. Lots of Indians. US Open 2001. Oh, I'm excited to show you what I did find here. It's one of those things, when you come through, you don't want to.
Ron was up here, I'm like, Ron,
You don't want to wait in line for 2 hours and then not find some good things. Raggedy Ann.
Taking offers on that stuff. They'll price it then. They think it's fair.
More Christmas pieces.
It's so cool. I can't believe no one's put this is a party hat from like the 30s or 20s. Like
There's
to
a
the country or out of
Like
the
white
country.
feather tree, but it has seen better days. Here it is. Yeah, that's rough.
Oh gosh, yeah, it's quite amazing, and she has an incredible collection everywhere. Did you know her?
No.
Oh.
I just moved in like 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
So I just was, no. Everyone
I'm wondering how you're doing. There's a lot of changes in the future, so how are you doing? Yeah?
There's some bunnies
Tarabella.
there.
Right?
Lots of the vintage window decorations.
That's correct.
Big bell.
That's correct. On Tuesday. Yeah. So did she go over there as well?
Love that.
All night long.
I love those signs at the end, but $25, I just kind of can't wrap my head around that price.
Oh, sorry.
There's an old kiln in the corner. Something just caught my eye. Let's go check this one out. That is really interesting. Lots and lots of tins. I can't believe they were able to get everything priced. I mean, there's price tags on everything. Well, what did you think? Oh my goodness, we waited outside. I, along with other people who became friends while we were standing in the line, we waited outside for almost 2 hours to get into that house. It was just so jam-packed full that the organizers really couldn't let all that many people in at one time. And once you were in, you just didn't want to leave because you were afraid you were going to miss something. So anyway, so let's go on through here and I'll show you some of the things that I found. There are things that are here. Also, we are having the Valentine for the month of February. Seville Antiques the dealers have gone through all of their booths and they have marked some prices with some pink hearts. And those are discounted prices off the regular tag price. So February is a great month to come and shop at Seville Antiques. They are located at 14 Milton Street in Seville, and they are open Wednesday through Sunday for these winter hours. All right, so there's a birthday and I believe a baptism certificate there at the back. The date on it says 1840, what was written in. However, the printed date or the copyright date on that, I believe, it says 1953, if I remember correctly. I find it so interesting that it is all written in German and printed in German. And yet it was from Pennsylvania, and in the bottom part, it was also written in the clerk's office, district court of Pennsylvania. So interesting, kind of a fractal look piece. I've tried to figure out the name. If you can get that from this, please let me know. Do you see that? Something there also says state of Ohio. So lots of interesting information there. Here's a miniature loom. I don't know if that would have been considered a child's loom or if it was considered a salesman's sampler. That's not, it's just not my forte, but it just looks so interesting, and all the little grooves on the bars along the bottom. There is a maker's mark here on the bottom. I hope you can see that. I have that one priced at $65. The little fractal birth certificate is $22. This basket is, wow, one of those pieces again that I'm going to say, maybe should have kept that one at home. It is just such a beautiful shape, and it is in absolutely incredible condition. It looks like, sort of has that trapper kind of a shape, but it's small. You know, it's not a huge one, but the condition, look at those early nails. Just such a stunning piece. I love the shape on it. Sort of also has that creel basket look. On the top, there's the little hole for the latch. You can see on the inside. The age is just, it's just perfection. I have $185 on that. Let's get that closed again. Love how that piece of wood has been bent to put in there. And then I want to show you the bottom as well. Just gorgeous piece. Beautiful, beautiful piece. I mean, you just don't see them, number one, in that kind of condition, and such a beautiful basket. Then I have a whole slew, there might be 9 or 10 of them here, of the 48 star parade flags. So check your history books. Is that from 1919 to 1959 maybe, was when they would have been, when the flags would have been 48 star, but these really do feel like early ones. There is also I have those marked at $12 a piece. Hammond, Standish and Company Silver Star Lard Tin from Detroit, Michigan. Also beautiful condition. It says here on the side, June 30th, 1906, establishment number 173, whatever that means. But if you're a collector of these, it is the correct lid on top. I have $48 on that. The basket, again, I said $185. The loom is $65. I'm going to come over this way here also. There's a little boot jack. I have $25 on that. That is from that sale as well. And then this beautiful dried flower arrangement behind glass. That is a velvet back. And then that lovely early frame. Just a really, really pretty, well done piece. $48 on that one. This I did not get there at the sale, but that beautiful trunk with those lovely, oh, they look like kind of fracture paintings on those. I do have the heart on that. Can't ship it. You'll have to come to the shop for that. Also, that squirrel cage winder there in the corner, have the heart on that. So the markdowns are usually a nice big chunk off too. They're not just, 5 or 10% here in my booth. All right, so let's go over here on this side. These things also came from the sale, most of them. I do have another one of the little rye baskets here in the shop. $78 on that one. This really neat rolling pin, kind of an unusual shape. I want to say those are more of that Pennsylvania style. Somebody, if you're out there, correct me if I'm wrong. I have $28 on that one. There is some of the little decoration there at the other side of the handle. This is a really heavy duty, you could knock somebody out with that. Heavy duty pin keep. The lace looks to me to be hand done on that, but I'm not an expert on that. It is just really hard and in really nice condition. $42 on that one. Here's a neat old bottle, it is green. I can't see that it has a pontile mark on the bottom, but it does go way up. And then there are several of the little, the flaws in the glass, like where maybe it was blown. You see the bubbles there in the glass. $46 on that bottle. Another couple of little flags, little parade flags. These are a little bit more decorative. Those are also 48 star. They have the gold fringe around the outside. These are $10 a piece. Again, those are 48 star flags. Let's put that one there. This little leather covered book. On the inside, let's start on the outside. There is a place where there were latches. Those are no longer here. But on the inside, this is just so beautifully handwritten. It says 1834, and then the writing is just like what you would see in a fracture. Just gorgeous. I think this is a county in Pennsylvania. And then on this side, John, maybe Keim, K or Heim. Just really lovely condition. I think that is a New Testament Bible. Let's look here on the inside again. I think it said although it's dated on the outside 1834, this one is dated, the book itself, 1841, New Testament in German. Oh, look at this. Love when that happens. Here's a piece of something. I wonder if there's anything else here in this. This must have been important to someone. Wow. All right. $125 on the book. Beautiful butter stamp. $65 on that. Really nice condition. Kind of a more unusual shape of the carving on the inside. Here's an antique, what I believe they call an Amish puzzle pin keep. It's this outer part is where it feels like it was velvet. It is no longer, but it does feel like it was. That is $95. There's another early rye basket, maybe even a basket lid here. This one is $95. Very fancy leather trim on the outside, and there in the middle maybe was a handle. That's why I kind of wonder if that was a top for a basket, perhaps. $95 on that one. Here's a Scottish spongeware plate. It is marked on the back. It says made in Scotland, and it says wildflower underneath that. I don't remember what I put in that one. $68. They are, what I'm seeing online is they're like double that price. But that's just sort of another fun piece here in the shop. A little bag of 20 early blocks. I have $38 on the 28 little old blocks. And then just in time for Valentine's Day, an early tin heart cookie cutter. That one is $10. Here's a sweet little cat sitting. I have 14 on that one, and then a horse in the back also. That one says 15. There we go. And I'm not comfortable shipping the candles, but I have a bunch of new candles. So if you're coming out to the shop, coming out to Seville Antiques, I have a dozen of the Good Shepherd's Farm. Andre and Dave from their YouTube channel is 1824 Walker Farmhouse. I do have several of their candles. So the brown sugar and fig, lemon lavender, almond macaroon, lemon verbena, and raspberry jam. And they just smell divine. Just a really beautiful scent. They're soy based. The scent lasts for a very long time. All right, and then up here, I have, this is a really early cardboard box, and it is Agents for the Celebrated PD Corsets, JB, and then manufacturers of the JB corsets. Now, from what I could find online for these are like a $200 box. So I have it marked $98. If that's one of your specialties or something that you really enjoy, I think that is just a phenomenal price. The cupboard itself, that is also new here in the shop. The cupboard, it's hanging, so it could be, placed again on the wall where you're at, or it could be, on the floor. And I have, that one can't be shipped. That is $275 for the cabinet. I think that is it for the new pieces that I just brought in today. A couple of other things that I did mark down. That beautiful two-piece step back cabinet with the 3 drawers. The glass is the early wavy glass that's in it. Just a really, really, really pretty piece. And I did mark that one down. The dresser, I have that under $100. Somebody needs a dresser, come and get it. It's got the glass knobs on it. I just want it out of here so I can put something else in this split space. So if you know somebody that needs a dresser, or you need a dresser, it's a nice antique one, and that has the iron ore design on the front of it. The sweet little white duck, an antique wheelbarrow. Mark that one down to $84. I might be able to ship that. The size is a little iffy on shipping, but if I ship that UPS, I think we would be fine. I think that would be absolutely adorable at Easter time, filled with some of those, the German paper mache eggs or those kind of things in that. I think that would be really, really sweet. Yeah. So if you haven't been out in a while, the weather is looking beautiful this week. So come on out to Seville Antiques. Again, we're located at 14 Milton Street in Seville, Ohio. Open Wednesday through Sunday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. are their winter hours. So if you have any questions about anything, don't hesitate to ask in the comments. Please like and subscribe. That is the very best thing you can do for our channel. I have been around, but I am learning a new program for editing our videos. So it's taken me a little longer. Sometimes it's a little hard to teach an old dog new tricks, but I will get there. So take care, everyone. I'm back, and I have a lot of videos still ready to go for you all. We will see you in the next one.